गाइस आज देखो भाई वापस आपका स्वागत है भाइयों यार नए लाइव स्ट्रीम में। पहले लाइक का बटन दबा के ठोको भाई। वापस खेलेंगे हॉगवर्ट्स लेगेसी। देखो बीच में गायब था बंदा क्योंकि वैसे पर्सनल काम नहीं होता है भाइयों यार। ऐसे फ्री है भाई, मतलब फ्री तो भाई शुरू करते हैं। आगे 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 बढ़ते। देखो याद नहीं कहाँ छोड़ा था। हाँ याद है। हमें कुछ टास्क करना था, अब ये याद नहीं कि क्या गेम में पता चल जाएगा भाई। छोड़ दो और बताओ भाई। हाई हाल चाल करते भाई बताओ। हिंट पढ़ते हैं आप। मैं बटन में भूल गया होगा। 1 2 3 4 2 आर याद कर लेंगे।
Perhaps I'll come back to this.
हाई वाले बटन
Protego!
प्रोटेक्टर।
Revelio!
हाँ ये बात
Need against trolls.
Lumos!
You know, there is such a thing as trying too hard.
खुले दरवाजा। मैंने बंद कर दिया।
Levioso!
लेविस 30 में से एक
Reparo!
है।
Accio!
याद है बटन सारे याद। हाँ ये भी हमने नई छड़ी बनाई थी और अभी हमने फाइट भी। अच्छा एक गुड मॉर्निंग। क्या वापस करना? मैं वापस आएगा ठीक है। ये रिपीट भाई एक और बार। रुक जाओ। ये तो किसी किसी में कुछ। हाँ गुड मॉर्निंग यार। अच्छा कोई सैल्यूट मारता है ना भाई बहुत अच्छा, क्योंकि जीवन में और कोई तो मारता नहीं है, सब हाड़ मार के जाते हैं। तो इतना भी पर्सनल नहीं है।
Might some kind soul help
एक
me?
कैसी है रे तू? जान जा, अभी बात नहीं करना। वो तेरी भैंस की।
Levioso! Accio!
भाई मेरे को याद नहीं, मेरे यूट्यूब सारे माँ बाढ़। अच्छा तेरे से बात करनी थी।
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio.
अब ये part 3 Incendio.
You know where to find me once you've finished.
हाँ कितना दूर है?
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
अच्छा बट मैं गलत रास्ते पे आ गया यार। ऐसे इधर से जंप मारने का रखो रे बाप। पार्कोर कराओ तो।
Only a new student would help me with this.
ओ आप आया तुम्हारे न्यू स्टूडेंट। ठीक है कि अभी 1v1 कर ले, आ जा। 1 टैप में खत्म कर दूंगा। दरवाजा खोलिए। ऑल ऑफ रेडी। कितनी देर में 20 मीटर चले बोलना भाई। बाउली का
Here I've come from the toilet bowl.
Accio!
Then I can swim, did you
Levioso!
fancy a mole? As
How
long
do
as
you want
we're
it?
only one time per week, I can plunge the boys' lavatory, not for the meek. He tried to stop me, did right?
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Accio! Reparo.
तो वो ठीक है। इसके पास जाओ कहाँ से? अच्छा सॉरी।
Can I help you?
ये नई लड़की।
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
That's nice to hear. I did take him down a bit.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of
Good
determining the
one.
school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
आजा भाई आजा।
We'll make you regret signing up.
That's lost target right left move. Okay, अरे पता है सब।
You're better than that!
Protego! Reparo!
Sendo!
Leviosa!
Leviosa! Fringo!
Act like a winner.
Expulso!
That's all you've got?
हाथ गर्म
That
नहीं।
looks painful. Care to try another round?
Yes, don't count me out yet.
Brilliant!
अरे थ्री बेस्ट ऑफ थ्री करेंगे। अरे पता है भाया पता है समझ में।
Protego! Leviosa!
Leviosa!
Come on! Leviosa!
Leviosa!
Protego!
Expulso! Expulso!
There goes my way.
Expulso!
Leviosa! Protego!
I'm the one.
पहली
It's that round.
पहली बार थोड़ा बच्चों को जीतना रहने का। हेलो क्राउड।
Nice work.
watching भाई।
Sebastian wasn't wrong about
ये
you.
बात है।
There's strong
भाई,
competition
like
ahead,
मारो
but
यार।
keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. In fact, the second duel is ready when you are.
How are you,
And
Crowd?
as a fully initiated
Long time
member,
no see.
you now have access to the
Oh,
official
Baba,
Crossed
yes,
Wands training dummy. Very good way to master spell combinations. Come and see me, and I'll set it up. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought.
अरे तुम
Hope to
बच्चे
see you back
कहाँ
here again.
हैं और लड़ेंगे और तू तना और लड़ेगा भूतनी के पापा वो तेरा तू कहाँ गई वो लड़की
Glad you're back.
आओ भाई फिर से भाई से बात कर 2 मिनट
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
तू दे ना चीचा
Protego!
Keep trying. That was something. Next time, perhaps.
Accio!
Okay, content.
Good one.
Levioso!
That's it.
Okay, content.
Reparo! Levioso!
You'll get it.
Okay, content.
Levioso! 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 Levioso!
Only 3 right click.
Levioso! Levioso! Accio!
Excellent form. I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
कितनी दूर हो गया
Reparo!
Huh? No.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
So go to. How about our option was in Russian company? I am very well.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
अब यार अभी को मार खा के गया जीजा
Apologies in advance.
Levioso!
Give him more force!
Protego!
Don't shy away now.
You're better than that! Reparo! Reparo!
Act like a winner.
Accio! Protego!
There goes my wager.
Lumos.
So, भेजला जोरते
Protego. Accio.
Is that all you've got? Levioso! Expelliarmus!
Venite. Accio. Levioso. Protego. Accio. Reparo. Accio.
Big
कल
hits
आना
that round. Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Assignment's all finished.
guys, sorry for disturbance, but हाँ भाई थोड़ा कम भी रहते हैं भाई. अरे रुक जाओ ना यार, बातें करो भाई. इधर कोई तो कह रहा था सॉरी फॉर अपोलॉजी. तुम्हारी बहन की बुआ भूतनी वालों सालो पापा से लड़ेगे. बोल रहे दरवाजा भाई. ये दे टोल्ड यार, दे टोल्ड है. मैं तो उनको बताओ भाई कि पापा पापा होता है. What guys, how's you?
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Sallow. He never backs down from a fight.
Might some kind soul help me?
बाद में बात करूँगा तेरे से.
Accio.
रुक जा.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you and that you found success in your endeavor.
Revelio. Accio.
अब बात कर.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate and keep your wand steady.
Where to use this pen? D.
Good work. Feel free to practice in the classroom before you go. I've set up a few targets for you.
Incendio!
You're getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to insist.
If only a new student would help me with my...
तू रूम करे बाबा जन से बाद में आपकी बात करता मैं देख के बात कर सर इधर है ओके इधर है ओके इधर से राइट ओके इधर से एक और यू टर्न सीधा सीधा ऊपर जाना है इधर छत पे जाना है घूम लिया और दरवाजा फोड़ दूंगा जल्दी खोला यू टर्न बहुत अच्छी मेरे पे Professor T, where are you?
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckard.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Chalo.
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
मुश्किल से जाने को टाइम मिलता है ऐसे तो
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
वहाँ अकेला जाएगा
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
गुड मॉर्निंग ज़्यादा उठक बैठक नहीं कर रेस्ट
Sebastian, there you are.
I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Seems he's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this port key.
A port key? To Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me. Whatever it is.
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
भाई व्हाट इज इसने सच में बता दिया तो क्या कैसे घोड़े लगेंगे भाई सोचो ना तुम चल 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 चल
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
रिव्यू स्टडी चलो
I should have known better than to cross my path.
Dragon. मतलब गलती से गलत बटन दबा दिए यार वन की जगह भी दबा दिए नो फाइटिंग एबिलिटी है 1 और 2 पर रखते हैं अभी के लिए मैं रिव्यू जरूरत नहीं है मैं भी लोग की जरूरत है
Quietly now. I shall pretend I cannot see you.
Is someone caught you?
ओके गॉट इट कहाँ से चालू करना गॉट इट टाइमिंग पता है एक बार है टाइमिंग इसकी नोट करते कितनी देर लगती है विजिबल से इनविजिबल सॉरी इनविजिबल से विजिबल मैक्स 5 सेकंड मिलेगा
I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll. Blast! The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
Damn! You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
You distract, I get the key. Understood?
I said I'd get you in,
Yeah, I
and
said-
I always keep my word. Trust me.
ये ऐसा रिस्क वाला काम मेरे को ही करना पड़ेगा
The key. Here it is.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
That wasn't so difficult after all. How to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
use basic first while undirected okay got it
Ghost, don't let her see you.
Accio. Levioso.
We must remain unseen.
बटन में बहुत कंफ्यूज हो गया मैं रात पड़ गई
Should be in the clear now. No need for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Who have we here? Sebastian Sallow and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty, you'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm
you...
going to tell, I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor. Reparo. Of course, traces of ancient magic. Revelio. There must be more to this one. That's it. Where might this lead?
क्योंकि गाना
Reparo. Oh. Revelio. Ah, I need to wake up that rune over there. Reparo. Lumos. Whoa. I wonder if I can hit the rune with a spell. Accio! Not surprising. Guards at the ready. Protego! Accio! Protego! Reparo! Accio!
Successfully 10 hits. ओके ठीक है। अच्छा मेरी अल्टीमेट
Protego! Accio!
What the fuck?
This must be the way forward, but to where?
मेरे को नहीं ये चाहिए।
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Oh sheesh. Wait.
Accio! Levioso! Accio! Protego! 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 Accio! Incendio! Accio!
Health bar market save करो।
It is a book after all.
But what a fight. Get ready to fight. Do you wanna fight? मैंने कोई आराम काम करना मुझे जिसका आराम करने को आता ओ स्टोरी लाइन पानी पीते ब्लैक एंड व्हाइट कलरफुल थी ये येलोइश क्यों हो गया भाई कोई बताएगा किसी को कोई नॉलेज है रंगीन बनाने एक सेकंड मारा
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald? Professor Rackham?
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood? Professor Bakar?
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
भाई दो की वॉचिंग अरे दो ने तो लाइक मार दो ये
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again!
I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Loyal है भाई, loyal है, बंदा loyal है.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Loyal है भाई, लौंडा loyal है. लौंडे ने दोस्ती नहीं. तो वेट पहले मेरे को ये इनविजिबल लगाने दो अभी. अरे मराउंड जगह है. रेड भाई ऊपर क्या होगा, कौन होगा, नोइंग.
Protego!
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time.
Hello?
I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. Now I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
अभी कहाँ जाऊँ?
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
जाना पड़ेगा, वो बहुत दूर है।
Nothing.
There's nobody here.
You've made a mistake.
Oh, do it.
You like a thriller. Ha! The lamb returns to the wolf.
Protego! Accio!
Trinko! Ready to... It would appear that you're grossly outmatched. Feel a burning sensation. Incendio! So it's a bit like, being on fire, isn't it?
मुझे तो मार के जाओगे।
Haven't a clue why there's such a fuss over poaching. There's enough beast flesh.
All flavour of wicked to be had with the dark arts.
Can't figure out why there's such a fuss over poaching. There's enough dumb beasts for everyone.
इसे टैलेंट लगा रद्द करने का कर लिया
You can feed a beast, or it can feed you. I prefer the latter, because it better not be a trick. I tell you this, Hogwarts is lucky they've got this.
व्हीकल विकल दो ना बाबा तो पहली बार जितना दूर कोई मिलने को बुलाता है के बाद फिर ना करता 800 मीटर का वापस सीधा भी जा सकते हैं और कम छोड़ना पड़ेगा
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us, which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll, and Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair, And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Protego! I refuse to be treated in this manner!
More of that.
Everyone gets lucky now and then.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Examine. You may learn valuable insight on enemy such.
Stop right there!
Wait, I need a fire. Go to the light.
I'll make you stop!
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You'll take this!
Tell Rookwood to find me yourself.
Better luck next time.
That's just can't be sponsored!
Stop! Head in a clam!
Not much of a fight, did you?
મેં વિચાર પૂછી જો ભાઈ મને લાગ્યું બધા એક સાથે બે ચાર દિવસ મળીને એક સાથે ધોઈ લીધા એટલે મામાસી આ એટલે શું ધોવાની મગજ મારે નહીં પછી.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
I'm not going anywhere with you. Akia, tell Rookwood to find me himself.
I'm just warming up.
Potato!
You can't hold out forever.
Did I hurt you? Hang on!
Release me!
You haven't the knack at all! That's proper...
You will pay for your deed.
Levioso!
You're going to regret that.
Potato,
come on.
on. Too afraid to fight back.
Accio.
पापा बोलते हैं बड़ा पापा.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honours? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis.
Not interested.
I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swirl on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swirl, and
Revelio
happens. Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Revelio. Revelio.
Conjuring fire might work. These are pyres, after all.
Reparo. Accio. Levioso.
क्या इसे
Accio.
देखो एक चीज तो क्लियर है, चारों को मैं एक एक जगह पे लाके रखूंगा। इधर पड़ा
Levioso! You got the mallow sweet to work. Now, what to do about these pyres?
Accio. Reparo. Accio.
एक दो तीन मेरे चौथा रे, चौथा नहीं है बे।
Accio.
चौथा इधर है, ठीक है। और चौथा कहाँ है वो ढूंढना है। तेरा घर खुला है क्या छोटा? ये क्या चाहिए वस्तु जो कितनी अच्छा
Conjuring fire might work. These are pyres after all.
Accio. Revelio.
Perhaps a spell might help us here.
तो मत करिए वो जो, ठीक है?
Reparo. Levioso. Accio.
कुछ
These pillars are pyres, and pyres are meant to be lit.
Protego. Incendio.
Beard!
The flames make the pyre sink. These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Yes, how beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you.
welcome 200 रुपया लगेगा।
And do be careful out here. Now I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Sir, TPA के बहुत दूर रखे गए गरीब हैं।
Repairer.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
What am I missing?
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh.
Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomp. Go on. Grab a few of those cabbages. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it. And they'll do the rest. Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. said, herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new task. Only cost me my damn hearing.
I saw you fight that troll in the village. You were incredible.
Thank you.
At least you didn't do what that bird.
Someone from the ministry guarding the
Revelio.
incident in Hogsmeade.
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
On Professor Sharp's desk. I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. You must stir your cauldron in the correct direction. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
आज के लिए इतना ही काफी है। अभी के लिए तो सेव करते हैं, मिलते आपको अगली स्ट्रीम पे। तब तक टाटा गुड नाइट, क्योंकि अभी थोड़ा काम आ गया, इमरजेंसी थी। तो लाइक कर देना, सब्सक्राइब कर देना, मिलते हैं अगले टाइम के, तब तक थैंक्स फॉर वॉचिंग, गुड नाइट। अरे आयो 2 मिनट बोलो भाई। चलो गाइस मिलते हैं, बाय, कल, गुड नाइट, थैंक्स फॉर वॉचिंग, सब्सक्राइब कर देना यार।